is a dangerous place. The entire realm is trying to eat whatever walks on top of it. If you're not careful, you won't last long. In the same style, the rampaging tribes of Aurochs and Ogres wander the lands in search of food or a good scrap, ravaging and devouring elf and demon alike. Goddess has been sent to this remote region to try to hold off a brutal herd of Stonehorns that is traveling on a route that takes them directly through a sacred Sigmarite site. After failing to negotiate with their leader, he has no other option but to block his path. These beast riders are known for their endless escape from this enormous storm they call the Everwinter. Their fear of what hunts them feeds the power with which they forcefully make way through the world. Unstoppable battering rams. Not even the unexpected arrival of the fierce Karazai has removed the whispers of doubt that spread through the ranks of the Hallowed Knights. In fact, it has worsened it, as conflict now seems inevitable.
Frostlord, hear me. One last chance to stay clear of this place. You won't get another.
Goddess feels Karazai's growing rage. His words sound less convincing as he finds himself managing two egos.
Stormcast, I see you brought your own pet. Although your golden boys lack some meat, you will prove to be a nice piece of roast. Run now, and maybe they'll just eat the truth. So be it.
The battle tactic is against the odds. Goddess activates heroic leadership. The Frostlord activates heroic leadership. The Incantor casts Celestial Blades on Karazai. The Incantor casts Mystic Shield on Karazai. Gardas activates at the double. The Liberators and the Prosecutors deep strike. The Mournfangs activate all-out defense. The Prosecutors deal 2 damage to the Mournfang. Stormcast score 5 victory points. The battle tactic is against the odds. The Frostlord fails to activate Heroic Leadership. Karazai activates Heroic Leadership. The Huskard on Thundertusk fails to pray for Keening Gale and takes 1 damage. The Huskard on Stonehorn fails to pray for Winter's Strength. The Frostlord fails to pray for heal, taking 1 damage. The Frostlord activates Battle Broth from the Great Maw Pot, healing all wounds. The Vindictors activate Redeploy. Huskard on Thundertusk deals 1 damage to Karazai. The Huskardt on Thundertusk activates forward to victory on the Stonehorn Beast Riders. The Stonehorn Beast Riders deal 3 damage to the Prosecutors, using Trampling Charge. The Mournfang deal 1 damage to the Prosecutors, using Trampling Charge. The Frostlord finishes off the Prosecutors, which deal 1 damage to the Mournfang using the Blaze to Glory ability. The Stonehorn Beast Riders activate Unstoppable Charge and deal 3 damage to the Vindictors and 2 damage to Karazai. Karazai fails to activate Roar. The Frostlord activates All-Out Attack on the Stonehorn Beast Riders. Goddess activates All-Out Defense. The Stonehorn Beast Riders finish off Goddess. Goddess deals 2 damage to the Stonehorn using the Blaze of Glory ability. The Vindictors deal 1 damage to the Stonehorn. The other Vindictors deal no damage to the Stonehorn. Karazai activates All-Out Attack. Karazai finishes off the Stonehorn. The Ogor Mawtribes score 5 victory points. The battle tactic is gaining momentum. Karazai activates Heroic Recovery, healing 1 wound. The Frostlord activates Heroic Leadership. The Incantor casts Celestial Blades on Karazai. The Incantor casts Mystic Shield on Karazai. The Mournfang activate Redeploy. The Stormdrake Guard deal 4 damage to the Mournfang. The other Stormdrake Guard deal 2 damage to the Mournfang. Karazai deals 5 damage to the Mournfang. The Stormdrake Guard activate Draconic Onslaught. Karazai activates Forward to Victory. Karazai fails to activate Roar on the Frostlord. The Stormdrake Guard activates Stomp, dealing 1 damage to the Mournfang. The Frostlord activates Roar on Karazai. The Frostlord activates All-Out Offense. Karazai deals 7 damage to the Frostlord and finishes off the Frost Sabers, healing 1 wound. The Mournfang deal 9 damage to the Liberators. The Stormdrake Guard finish off the Mournfang. The Stormdrake Guard activate All-Out Defense. The Frostlord deals 8 damage to the Stormdrake Guard. The other Stormdrake Guard finishes off the Mournfangs. Stormcast score 5 victory points. The Ogor Mawtribes activate Grasp of the Everwinter, dealing 2 damage to the Karazai. The battle tactic is let them loose. The Frostlord activates Finest Hour. Karazai activates Finest Hour. The Frostlord prays for heal, recovering 2 wounds. The Huskard prays for Winter's Endurance, recovering 2 wounds on the Frostlord. The other Huskard prays for Winter's Strength on himself. The Husker on Thundertusk deals 6 damage to Karazai. The Husker on the Stonehorn deals 1 damage to Karazai. The Husker on Stonehorn deals 4 damage to Karazai with Trampling Charge. The Huskard on Thundertusk deals 3 damage to Karazai using the Trampling Charge ability. The Frostlord activates Titanic Duel. The Huskard on Thundertusk fails to activate Chill of the Everwinter. The Huskert on Stonehorn activates Unstoppable Charge and finishes off Karazai. Karazai deals 1 damage to the Thunder Tusk, using the Blaze of Glory ability. The Frostlord fails to activate Roar on the Stormdrake Guard, using the Seat of Alvarin. The Huskert activates Metal Cruncher, dealing 6 damage to the Stormdrake Guard. The Frostlord activates All-Out Attack. The Stormdrake Guard activate All-Out Defense. The Frostlord finishes off the Stormdrake Guard. Ogor Mawtribes score 5 victory points.